Good morning. I trust that your day is going well, and I thank God for your life, and I thank God for the opportunity that you have to be able to be a light unto Him in this day around the people who you are with. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, in your community, be the light that God has called you to be, and let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works, that they may glorify your heavenly Father. Today, I would like to share with you something that will be able to encourage you in this day. You know, we are all in different levels of spirituality, and we are in all different levels of life. And so as a result of that, some of us know things better than the other people, or some of us can control ourselves better than other people just because of what we've learned and what we've gone through and what we know. But then how do you act or interact with the people who are not at the level where you are? What do you do in those kinds of situations? Well, let me share with you from Romans chapter 14 and in verses 21. Romans 14 verses 21. It talks about what you do that other people are not able to handle. And it says this in verse 21. It is best not to eat meat or drink wine or do anything else that causes problems for other followers of the Lord. In other words, if there is something that you're doing, you are free to do. I am better off, I know how to handle this better, somebody else is not able to handle it, then don't have an I don't care attitude. It's like, I don't care about you, I care about me, because to me, I have no problem with that. The Bible is telling us this: if the meat that you are eating or the wine that you're drinking is going to cause someone to be offended, then Paul is saying, I will not be able to eat that meat or drink that wine anymore. Why? Because now I am much more concerned about my fellow brother or my fellow sister. I'm not just going to have an I don't care attitude, I will have an I care attitude. What that does mean? What does that mean? It means this: if there is anything that I'm doing that is causing somebody to be offended and not do what they ought to do, I will stop that so that they can continue to increase and become whom they're supposed to become. Today you'll find a lot of people whom, because they have grown up spiritually or because they've grown up in another area, that when they come across somebody who is still young, who's not grown in those particular area, they become offensive by saying, I really don't care about you because this is about my life, this is about my faith, this is about what I do. And when you do those kind of things, you realize the one who is still young, the one who is still a baby, is not able to come up and be able to grow. Why? Because they are seeing an attitude of someone who does not care. And if they're seeing an attitude of someone who does not care, they begin to ask themselves, why should I even try? Because the person who is supposed to help me now has an I don't care attitude towards me. Therefore, don't be a cause of a stumbling block to somebody else's life. Be a stepping stone to somebody else's life so that they can climb up higher. So if there is something that you're doing, maybe you know the scriptures better than somebody else, but when you get around them, act like you really don't know much so that you can help them get where they need to get. If there is something that you are eating that does not offend you or does not cause any problem to you, and you come around somebody who, if they eat that, it affects them, please don't try to eat it. Why? So that you can encourage them to be able to develop their faith and believe God where they are. Because you already know one thing, that does not affect me, that does not offend me. So then, whether you do it or you don't do it, it does not affect you. Why? Because you've already built your faith to overcome. Now help them build their faith so that they can overcome by avoiding it in their presence, so that they can also grow up and be able to be strong. So I'd like to encourage you today. If you're around your family members, you're around your co-workers, your family members, or you are in the community, there are things that you may know, scriptures you may know, prayers you may know that you'll make that will help you get where you need to get. But when you're around other people who are weak or who are not strong or who are not where you are, don't try to act like I know it all and have an I don't care attitude. Act it like you care about them by helping them and encouraging them where they are and help lift them up to where they need to be. Why? Because they need you. And you are the light that will be able to shine to help them get out of darkness with an I care attitude, not I don't care attitude. When you have an I don't care attitude, what you simply did is this: you simply left them in darkness instead of helping them get out of light. Therefore, remember, today you are able to make a difference in somebody else's life by controlling yourself in what you do and what you know and how you do it. Stay blessed and have a wonderful day.